So I saw this video making rounds on yesterday. That is Diamond Platnumz's sister and Zuchu dancing. Of course, this is a TBT, like at least 3 years ago. And this is when they still thought that Zuchu and Diamond was just having fun. Their brother was just knocking. And when he get bored, he will leave not knowing that Miss Zuchira was out there, you know what I'm saying, making her move, making sure that she definitely gonna stay with Diamond longer than Diamond Platnumz family thought. And when they realized that, hold on a minute, this chick ain't going nowhere, that's why they decided to switch up on her. That's just like they switch up on every other lady that has been with Diamond, okay? When they noticed that, hold on a minute, it's been past 2 years and there's no breaking up happening, that's when they step in. Anyway, so apart from that, Diamond Brothers interview yesterday with Wasafi and some things that he said. Let me tell you something. One thing about this family, honey, they will always have their own. When you're cool with Diamond, they're cool with you, honey. Okay, and that's why you should not trust them. Okay, you only with them when you are cool with Diamond, but once you and Diamond are starting to have problems, you're literally having problems with them. And when they're giving you that listening ear or advice, just know that they just want to know where your brains is at. You know what I'm saying? They just want to know what you're planning against your brother so that they can go and tell your brother, you know. So Baba Levo wrote something, right? Ofigo on his page, he wrote something. Of course, people are resonating it with Zuchu. People are like, it seems like Zuchu ain't going back with Diamond, okay? So Baba Levo wrote in a quote, wanawake unakimbiaje ndoa, unamwachia nyumba kamdoko. I'm thinking it's like a side chick or the other woman. Based off of this, of the comment section, people are writing, does this mean that Zuchu actually left Diamond, you know what I'm saying, and she ain't going back? This is the longest that they've stayed away from each other, because there's also an interview that Zuchu did some years back of where she was being talked about, she was being asked about, you know, the breaking process with Diamond, like how long does it take for them to make up, you know, what's the process like? I'm going to play you that clip because people are trying to figure out, like, is that what's really happening, or something else is happening? You know, people don't know if Zuchu has already given birth. I would say his circle are really tightened up. You know what I'm saying? So let me play y'all. I've tried to translate some parts, but because my translator was acting up a little bit, I'm going to try and give my own commentary. So without further ado, let me play you that clip.
Hivi inapotokea pengine amekukera mmezinguana, waga unafanya nini? Reaction yako?
Say, nataka kujua. Yani, kwanza unajua mimi nature yangu mimi ni mkali, mimi ni very strict. Lakini akiniudhi mara nyingi huwa nakaa tu nyumbani kwangu. Kwa sababu most of the time mida ya ugomvi inakuwa ni mida delicate, ni rahisi shetani kupita na ukasababisha vitu vikubwa zaidi. Kwa mara nyingi napenda kukaa ndani kwangu, na mara nyingi huwa nahusisha watu ambao najua wanayapenda mahusiano yetu mimi na yeye, sio?
Okay, let's start from there. So Zuchu is saying, when she was being asked, you know, what's the process like, whatever he upset you, how is it like? And Zuchu is saying that I'd rather sit in my house, you know, because when we are together, you know, the devil can make you do something that you are not intending to. So that's why I normally would be at my place. And I also like to involve people who love our relationship. I hope that the people that Zuchu normally count on, that she think love her relationship is no Baba level, because honey, let me short for Zuchu's sake, I hope that people that she think love her relationship with Diamond are not from Diamond's family. Probably the mother, the sibling, the closest friends. But if that person have to do with Diamond, honey, they're cropping you, and they're definitely returning the information, or rather they're returning the report to Diamond on what you're planning to do. Okay? So let's continue with what Zuchu was saying. Is there?
Kwa yule mtu nikimhusisha anakuwa very wise kuniambia hapa umekosea wewe, au anakuwa very wise kumwambia yeye pia hapa umekosea wewe. Umenielewa? Kwa mara nyingi tunajipa muda, hata kama tumepost vile, huwa tunajipa muda, tunakaa, haiwezi mimi naje kufika hata wiki tusizungumze, hatujaje kufika. Kwa hiyo unakaaga tu ndani, una calm down, yani ili unajua sometimes unaweza kugombana na mwenzako kusema hey, I'm outside, I want to show him that I'm single. That is really bad. Don't do that. You're gonna regret it later. So I don't go outside. I stay in, and you know, I try to calm down and think, where did I go wrong? where did he go wrong, na kama ni yeye amekuwa wrong nakuwa nakaza kidogo, lakini if I'm the one who is wrong I always go back and say, hey, you know what, I'm sorry, I overreacted, you know.
Bwana, sisi mimi binafsi
So y'all heard from Zuchu, right? So she said that she loved to stay by herself, because she want to think, she want to evaluate the entire situation. If it was Diamond who wronged her, she will be a little bit difficult. But if it was her who wronged Diamond, she will try in as much as to make amends. But she loved to stay by herself. She also said that it doesn't really go up to a week. It doesn't really go up to a week before them, coming together. And we've seen that, right? Wherever they've broken up, it will go maybe max 2 weeks. And then you'll see them popping up with some new video. Diamond will post Zuchu, Zuchu will post Diamond. But this time round, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. But for Zuchu's sake, I hope that those people that she always counted to give her advice when it comes to her relationship with Diamond are not the likes of Baba Leve, because not even Bichkole. Yesterday I saw Bichkole hanging out with Diamond Platinum's party and also Marsha. And I said to myself, like, these people are nobody's friends. They're not loyal to anybody. They're just loyal to what they're getting, what is getting in the pocket, okay? If they feel like you're not of use to them, they will dump you so early. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, tell me how y'all feel about it down on the comment section. All in all, it's very interesting. These people are not only boyfriend and girlfriend, like they have businesses going on. For example, Zuchu is supposed to continue dropping projects, shows and so on and so forth with Wasafi. But Wasafi is a big office. Maybe she will deal with somebody. But it will be very interesting to see how this one will move forward. Anyway, keep it classy. Stay with you next time.